Okay, so today we'll do a recap of the Nightingale and the Rose, and then I'll continue with the explanation. So the Nightingale and the Rose is taken from Oscar Wilde's book of short stories, The Happy Prince and Other Tales. About the author, I already told that he was born in Dublin on 16th October 1854, and he published a number of fairy stories and published a novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray. And his greatest talent was for writing plays, and he produced a string of extremely popular comedies, including Lady Windermere's Fan, An Ideal Husband, and The Importance of Being Ernest. Salome was performed in Paris in 1896. So this is a letter written by Oscar Wilde to his friend about the meaning of the nightingale and the rose. So in this letter, I quote, "The nightingale is the true lover if there is one. She, that is the girl, at least is romance, and the student and the girl are like most of us, unworthy of romance." Wilde added, "I like to fancy that there may be many meanings in the tale, for in writing it, I did not start with the idea and clothe it in form, but began with the form and strove to make it beautiful enough to have many secrets and many answers." So he's written this letter stating what the nightingale represents, what the student and the girl represent. This is the point of view of the writer while he wrote the short story. Okay, and the plot structure I've already discussed. The student's need for a red rose, the nightingale's sympathy for the student, and then we find the nightingale goes in search of the red rose because he's very unhappy that the student is so upset that he didn't get a red rose. I've already told you the condition or the need why he needed the red rose. So the rose tree in the garden gives him advice, and he goes to two rose trees and asks them about the red rose. But the rose tree suggests that that it would be best if the nightingale went to the tree which is beneath the student's window. And when the nightingale goes to this particular rose tree, a set of conditions are brought forth by the rose tree, and the nightingale is ready to sacrifice his life for this young student. Okay, and the turning point is when the red rose is born, but at the expense of the death of the nightingale. And the student offers this red rose to the girl. The girl who had offered to dance with him on the condition that he would give a red rose. So the turning point of this plot is the girl's rejection. So these are some of the pictorial, view of whatever images of what we read in the short story. Okay, so this is the hyacinth, the gems, that we have the pearls, the pomegranate, the violin, and the harp. Okay, the pictures of these, and this is the ball dance. The girl said that she would love to dance only if she got a red rose. But in the end, the girl rejects her her offer, her condition, because she says that she prefers to dance with the chamberlain's nephew who had given her a lot of actual gems instead of the rose flower. Okay, so